everyone, my name is Sansul Che from Foreign Language Studies. Today I would like to talk with you about how important confidence and positive attitude are in our lives. College life offers many challenges and opportunities, and among them, I believe, the most essential things are confidence and a positive mindset. Confidence doesn't mean being sure that everything will go perfect. True confidence is the belief that even if we fail, we can stand back up. Behind that kind of confidence, there is always a bright attitude and a positive way of thinking. Our attitude shapes the way we see life and help us find meaning and growth even in failure. When we overcome fear, we could grow up. When we accept our mistakes, we could mature. When we refuse to give up, we could plant the seed for changes. Everyone, don't remain trapped in fear. Don't let others' opinions define who you are. We all make mistakes, but even in those mistakes, we can find a better version of ourselves. A great person is not someone who never fails, but someone who begins again even after failure. Abraham Lincoln once spoke of a government of the people, by the people, for the people. Today, I would like to say this: a life of the self, by the self, for the self. Thank you.
No one else can. What do you want to be? It's a question we've all heard growing up, but no one told us how terrifying it would be when the answer actually mattered. For me, that moment came earlier than most. While others stayed on the expected path, I chose a different one. The world pressures us to have a plan, to be successful, to not fall behind. But I say, fall behind according to whom? I'd rather fall behind on someone else's timeline than a life that is mine. But I choose to keep going. I chose to try, even when I was scared. I chose to trust myself, even when others didn't. Because no one else can make my life. Because no one else will deal with my regrets. Because no one else will face the mirror for me. We're still young. We have time. We're allowed to fail. We're allowed to try again. This is not the end. This is the beginning. And here's what I learned. We fear failure, but what we should fear more is letting a life someone else chose for us. So I decided even if I'm scared, even if I fail, I will live the life I choose. Success is not funner, failure is not fatter. It's the courage to continue that counts. So to anyone who feels stuck, confused, or afraid, I want to say, this is not the end, this is not failure. This is your beginning. Take your time, try things that excite you. Don't rush to fit into someone else's timeline.
Hi everyone, we all live in different countries, speak different languages, and have different cultures. But we all share one thing, our home, the earth. As global citizens, we must protect it. Today, our Earth is in danger. Trees are being cut down, oceans are getting dirty, and animals are losing their homes. This is the problem we face. But I believe we can change. I believe that if we work together, we can make a difference. So, let us stand together. Let us make the voice for nature. Let us protect the earth for us, for the animals, and for the future. The earth is our only home. Let's not wait. Let's act now.
Hello everyone, I'm Woo Jin-kyung and I'm a late child of my parents. So my parents are older than most of my friends' parents. These days, they rely on me for almost anything that involves something on a screen. Whether it's booking an appointment, ordering food, or even just calling a taxi, we live in a world where almost every essential task has moved online. But this transition hasn't been kind to everyone. I don't believe this is about age. It's about access, it's about empathy, and it's about the invisible worlds we build when we forget that not everyone runs at the same digital pace. Not long ago, a story spread about a young woman who gave up her baseball ticket for an elderly fan who couldn't buy one online. That simple act sparked change. Some teams now reserve a portion of seats for in-person sales, acknowledging the needs of the digitally vulnerable. So I ask, what kind of society do you want to be? One that leaves people behind, or one that reaches back to lift them up? One day, all of us might face a word that feels unfamiliar. And in that moment, we'll hope that someone shows us the same patience, the same kindness, and the same human touch. So I believe now is the time for us to show respect to the elders. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a world that changes fast. There are many voices, many opinions, many arguments, and many conflicts. So, what should we do as citizens? That's why we must think for ourselves. We should not just follow the news or listen to what other people say. We must have our own thoughts. We should listen, but also ask questions. We should watch, but also think carefully. And most of all, we should act, not with anger, but with calm attitude. Do we really believe everything we hear? Or can we look for the truth by ourselves? Our vote is not just a small action. It shows what we believe in. So we should not let other people decide for us. We should not let strong power control us. Let's be citizens who stand strongly, think wisely, and choose sensibly. Thank you.